A ghost town, by definition, is an empty town. But when I was younger, I was absolutely terrified of them because I thought a ghost town was full of ghosts. I was scared they were gonna find me and attack me and suck the living soul out of me. And it turns out my biggest fear was true. A lot of these ghost towns, people claim they're haunted.
Are there any ghosts here?
So I wanna go to these towns and figure out if there's actually ghosts in ghost towns. So we headed to the first location. All right, we're at our first stop of many. This place is, as you can see, abandoned. Basically, each town we go to will get more haunted, at least according to random people on the internet. And the way I'm gonna figure out if there's actually ghosts there is with this ghost gear. I'll start with this, which basically lights up if there's ghosts nearby. And the more the equipment works, the more equipment I'll use. This does not look like a welcoming place. If I was a ghost, I don't know if I'd choose to go here specifically. I'm honestly kind of looking for a good place to set this stuff up. Any ghosts? Actually, I swear it just went off. Did you see it? I'll just do a quick test. The spooky meter isn't quite going crazy. Okay, except this. Someone was summoning something here. This is how I enter the function. I'm setting this up here. Bro, this ain't even Ghost, dude. This is Satan himself. Okay, I don't know if this thing is tripping or what because it's actually kind of going off a lot. Dude, we're about to get cursed. I need you to stop just for a little so we can... Like, you're kind of interrupting me. You're kind of interrupting me a little. I then remembered that this specific piece of ghost gear has to be somewhat near a wall, so that's why it wasn't quite working. Okay, it is now definitely working. Is something here? Please touch one of us. We tried it some more and tried out some other gear, but nothing really went off, which is when I decided to go to the next town, which was supposed to be significantly more haunted. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, ghosts. This is an interesting ghost town. This town is pretty close to Area 51 and was made because it was near a bunch of quartz and gold, and then shortly after they mined all of it up, they basically just dipped. And there's really only one story about two people that stuck around that ended up haunting the place. That I'll get into more shortly. And there's also a lot of weird stuff. Oh, that's freaky. Look over there. It's like a bunch of ghost statues. That's actually terrifying at night alone. What the hell? Oh, look at that statue, bro. This is the weirdest ghost town there is. Low-key kind of caked, though. This one's creepy as hell. Okay, these are so weird, bro. What's going on here? I think this is the Last Supper, though. Oh, really? We look back and none of them are there. My pants would be soiled. I would be dripped. Turns out there are ghosts in ghost towns. We found them. They're all over the place. After making it through all the weird statues, I guess, we finally got to the buildings, which was apparently the area where people claim to see shadow figures. The ghost people believe is here. There's like one specific person. Her name's Mona Bell. Oh, look, there's footprints. They lead outside. So Mona and her husband both were like some greedy people. It sounds like Mona was a her husband was just like gambling, and so they got in a big argument basically over money and they weren't happy with each other, and then her husband killed her. Big L on her husband. Not a good thing to do. Now she haunts this area. I actually want to go back in there and set up some equipment. As you know, I stay strapped. I don't know if this is a stupid video idea because I think maybe I'm the only one that thought ghosts were in ghost towns when I was younger.
I mean, I thought that's what ghost town meant.
Found me. We're both stupid. Mona, are you here? Mona, I'm honestly on your side. I think that your Fred guy was terrible. Ooh, this is how we get him. I'll give you some money. I'll leave some money here if you touch that. I got a crisp $20 bill. I'm gonna put it under this thing.
Ooh, that's gonna get Mona money.
Look at that. $20 is yours. I will leave it here. Hi, I'm Gavin. Nice to meet you. Is there anything here?
Oh, it's a rat. Our rat just went inside the wall.
Oh shoot, it's a rat. Was it a ghost rat or like a normal?
There's a normal rat. I don't think it was a ghost rat.
Another rat just went in the wall. Got to get out of this rat infested. It's literally about to be like the scene from Ratatouille and they all come out and then like tie us up. We honestly spent a lot more time trying to ghost gear, but just nothing really went on. It was now time to go to the final, most likely to be haunted ghost town. And just to get there, it took hours of driving on a sketchy dirt road and even got so bad that we had to get out and start walking. Yeah guys, the terrain got a bit too rough, so we had to leave the car over there. Okay, I think we found it. This is called Swansea. I believe this one is the most likely to be haunted because 1, it seemed like there were more stories than any of these previous ghost towns. 2, it's so deep in the middle of nowhere that it's like not many people go here. I believe areas where people aren't that often are more likely to be haunted. We have all the equipment now to test here. I want to look around the full town first. But ghosts, I'm coming to bust you. This mining town doesn't really have any specific stories of exact ghosts. However, for some reason, nearly every website I went to said this place was haunted by ghosts and criminals, whatever that means, and had tons of people saying they heard weird things and would have shadow figures following them around the town. This is such an odd place to build these, and they don't look that old. Like, look at that wood up there.
That actually does.
Damn, that looks like someone's hiding up there.
I heard something over there. Probably birds.
You heard that?
Okay, there's definitely something in one of these ones. Yeah, I wish we should start bringing weapons to stuff like this. Not that I think like a sword would do anything to a ghost, but it would make me feel a lot safer. Oh, that's a big bird. Oh my gosh. That's probably what was making the sound. Birds aren't real, by the way. That's planted by the government. We searched around a bit more, found a bunch of broken buildings, then also found the mines.
Wait, is that safe to be on?
Oh my gosh, it's bending a lot.
Wait.
I hope it's safe. Oh my gosh.
What? Okay, this is definitely not safe to be on.
I don't even know if I can see the bottom. Maybe this is where the ghost criminals are. They threw them down there.
Okay, we should probably get off this. If we fall down,
No, let's stay on here. Let's stay on here. Last to leave. It was finally time for the investigation. So I'm gonna see if there's a particular house that maybe is more haunted. Put it by each house, see if anything happens. Gotta test every single one.
Bro, this moth is.
Oh.
Nowhere.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. This literally doesn't normally work. Let's go in this house, actually. First house. That was kind of weird, actually. These things usually don't work at all. Make sure you don't cross it. Oh my gosh. Is something here? I just want to be able to say that there's ghosts in ghost towns, because that's what little me thought. I want to prove that he was not an idiot. He was actually ahead of his time, actually quite the genius, depending on who you ask.
I felt something in my arm. Oh, that's a moth.
Honestly, if there's any ghost town that's haunted, I do believe it would be this one. Lots of people claim to see shadow figures, hear weird sounds. Nothing more happened in this little building, but that's when we went right outside and things started to finally get a little bit weird. Alright, I know someone's cooking at this house. Yeah, after this we got what I believe to be probably most likely to be the most haunted place, which is the mines.
Oh?
All right, back to our conversation. Okay. Did you live here? Did you rob people here? Are you a kind spirit? Okay, it's kind.
Okay, that's good.
Are you a criminal spirit? It's okay. We're not gonna judge you if you are.
Sometimes I admit, when I go to McDonald's, I ask for a water cup and then I get soda.
I watched him do that today, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I did the exact same.
You probably did the same thing at McDonald's.
No, I mean, I honestly, I cannot blame you. I think we've all been there.
I heard something.
All right, last chance. If you could also touch the thing on the desk, a little rod sticking out. I promise you, it will not hurt you. That would just confirm that you are here. That would be crazy. I could probably say there might be ghosts. No.
What was that noise? Does it usually make a noise like that?
Are you able to touch it? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
No. Oh.
I don't know. Maybe.
What's 4 times? No. Yes.
Okay, I set it pretty close to the music box. If you wanna, it's literally should be just the same as the music box. Just go over there and touch it. If you want to, that'd be nice. If not, we'll just we'll head over to the mines. All right, it was very nice to talk to you. Adios. I literally want to collab with Sam and Colby for the purpose that I think they would help me talk to ghosts. But the only way I can collab with them is if I am clouded AF. Go follow my Instagram, tag them on that, subscribe so they'll help notice me. It would be so sick. All right, we're on to the final method, the Estes method. I'm kind of a little bit shocked. We got a little bit to work, almost got a little bit of the conversation, but I can't say it was foolproof because it was a little bit kind of going off whenever. It did line up with some stuff, but this thing, if we can get some crazy on-point answers, this is like, we got everything. The entire video has built up to this. Okay, and start asking questions whenever.
Are there any ghosts here?
One.
There's a bird over here scaring me. Do you have a name?
Kurt or something?
Well, nice to meet you, Kurt. Since there's only one ghost, is it like lonely out here?
9.
There's 9 what? 9 ghosts? Yes or no?
Go.
Should we leave? Do you want us to leave you alone?
What?
Dude, that bird just keep on scaring me. I said, do you want us to leave you alone?
Nil? I don't know.
No? Okay. Are we safe here?
Lots.
Lots of what?
Just us?
Yeah, it is just us. Me, you, and Groovy. Come on, buddy. What are you trying to tell me?
All?
That bird, dude. All what?
Over?
All over. Are you referring to yourself being passing away? It's all over for you? It was all over for you? What do you mean, all over?
You got it?
Bingo. I got it? Okay. What happened?
You?
What did I do?
Literally right after the camera died, the REM pod went off, which hadn't happened the entire time. Then Ethan tried the Estes method, which really only lined up once. Is your name Kurt?
Me, I think.
So if any of the towns are haunted, it definitely would be this one. A lot lined up with our questions, and some of the equipment worked more accurately than I've honestly ever seen it. But the only way I would be convinced 100% that there's ghosts in any ghost town is if something truly unexplainable happened. The only real evidence we had was Kurt, but I couldn't find any mention of him. But what do you guys think? Do you think there's some ghost town out there that might actually have ghosts?